Hi, guys. It's attorney Terry S. Herron, your divorce and family law attorney here in the state of Georgia. And today I want to talk to you about uncontested divorces and the top 5 mistakes I see made in uncontested divorces. So let's just jump right to number one. The number one thing that I see is refusing or failing to get a full financial picture, a full financial disclosure from your spouse. You don't know how much money your spouse has in the account. You don't know how much money your spouse has in their retirement account. You don't know how much your spouse is making. You don't know if your spouse has acquired property. You don't know if your spouse is getting commission, if they're getting incentives. You don't know any of this. But yet you're sitting down to sign off on a settlement agreement when you don't even have a full financial disclosure. We've seen it time and time again where people are giving up retirement accounts that they didn't know about, properties that their spouse actually purchased during the marriage that they had no clue about. So, if you're going to do an uncontested divorce, you need a full financial picture of what's going on. Now, number two, when it comes to children, doing a week on, week off or equal parenting time with a parent that you do not get along with, that is very hard to do. For people who are very successful or even mildly successful when it comes to co-parenting, equal parenting time, you have to be a really, really, really good co-parenter, okay? And if this is someone that you have a history of not getting along with, you've had domestic violence allegations against, you've had temporary protective orders against, you've not gotten along at all, it really is going to be hard to do an equal parenting time. Because really, when it comes to the children, you are going to have to be able to communicate. When is the game? When is this extracurricular activity? How is their homework last week? Did you talk to the teacher? It really is about co-parenting. And if you cannot do that with your spouse, then you're not going to be able to do that when you guys divorce, okay? All right, the next mistake that we see, agreeing to pay more in child support than the child support worksheet says that you're supposed to pay. Listen, I've seen people agree to pay $4,000 in child support when the child support worksheet actually says they only should pay $1,200. These things happen all the time, and vice versa. I see people take a lot less in child support than they should be getting under the child support guidelines. You have to account for the children, okay? So make sure that you are properly looking at a child support worksheet, which leads me to my next thing. Make sure that you have an attorney who is reviewing the documents that you are about to sign before you sign the documents, okay? Because an attorney can tell you this doesn't look right. An attorney can break it down for you. An attorney can say, hey, this will work for you right now, but this parenting plan is not going to work in the future. An attorney can tell you, listen, this child support worksheet is not right. They've not included everything. An attorney can tell you those things, okay? So if you're not going to retain an attorney to do a divorce in the least, you should pay someone to actually review the paperwork before you sign it. I can't tell you how many people call my office after the fact and they want to set aside the mediated agreement or just the agreement period. So keep that in mind. Always have that reviewed by an attorney, okay? All right. The next thing, believing everything that your spouse says. This is a person that you're divorcing, okay? And I always tell my clients, you don't know this person like you knew the last person, okay? Because the person that you married is different from the person that you're divorcing. And don't be so naive to think that this person is looking out for your best interest when you are divorcing. Now, yes, I've seen people look out for the other person's best interest in divorces. But listen, you have to make sure that you're looking out for your best interest when it comes to divorces. Don't believe everything your spouse is saying. Usually when we go through the discovery process and we get all these documents that we've asked for or we subpoenaed, usually that's when the light bulb goes off and the other side is like, wow, I didn't know this. So don't assume that the person that you're divorcing is the same person that you could trust in the marriage, okay? I hope these tips were helpful for you. I'm attorney Terry S. Heron. Please subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.